Alright, we're back on the DelSol. Working on this old girl. I'm gonna start by building some block off plates so that it can ignore the IAC and anything that would have a problem with idle air control. I'm also going to block off the fast idle valve. Get that out of my way so that I don't have to worry about it. Put some block off plates. Then we're going to build reroute the lines. And we got a Hondata to put into it, and I will be basically telling it to ignore those sensors. Turning those sensors off, putting block off plates on here, rerouting the coolant lines. See what we get. That's what I like to see. It's a flat surface, so blocking that off isn't going to be a pain. I have to find and shorten some bolts probably, because those are too long, that's for sure. And then I'll have to do the reverse light over there. But basically what I'm doing now is just gonna get these out of my way so I can build some plates. See, we got a fast idle valve, and we got your idle air control valve. So basically what I'm going to do is mock up this side of it. I got a plate sitting over here, and then hopefully that'll squish up. Maybe I'll put some gasket maker, we'll see. Plate that I'll be making off of, pretty thin. Let's see if it works out. So, let's get the drawing. guess, and just take the throttle body off. Make this job a little less backbreaking, and that'd be great. And replace the said, I won't be needing that part of it, but let's go right here. So we'll be routing it from that guy, this guy, which is easy enough, just to do right there. Be nice. I'll cut all that out. Don't have to worry about it. Nice. Where it got screwed up, but I'm gonna remake it anyway, so it holds back up. You can do everything. Just one of the brackets, you can see it's not flat anymore. Got the grinder at a bad angle, so just gonna remake it and make sure it's flat. I don't know how much of that you can see. Playing around with there doing that. Wow, that's tough, but it's the end result. First take. See how it goes. I might need to stick a layer between that. It's pretty thin. So see how well it goes. It just needs a little vacuum and nothing else. Otherwise it sucks up to it. So that's the first block off plate made. And we'll see how that goes. Down a little bit. I actually might take it off if it works and shoot it all the way down so it looks good back here, but until then I'm just gonna plop it on there. So this is a pretty simple thing. Take this bar right here, pretty standard, right in line with those. These little hose clamps, tighten them all down. These two hoses together. And then we're just gonna flip the throttle body back on here. Again, spot cleaner. Clean it up. I know the CRX are like a lot. So I cleaned it up real good. And again, we'll throw it on there and see what happens. Definitely do some adjustments until we make it final. I don't know if you can quite see it back there. You can sort of see it on the camera. I don't know, you can see good. You know, I hate doing that, but there's the first block off plate. And we look down there at the bottom. You can see the second one. And behind all that crap, look down here. And then if you look there, you can see a splice on the coolant line I did. Not really a splice, whatever. You saw the barb and everything that I put there. So I'll take a brief intermission, figure out my ECU, and see what she starts to do. Right here, got the Hondata put in it, chip there. I can open up the case and show you, but there's other videos I have that I've shown you. I'll put a link in the description of who did it. C2, I'll put a link in it, but he did the ECU and chipped it for me, Hondata version 3. And he did a real good job, quick job, awesome job. So, super excited for this. As always, there's people that help you along the way. This shop out of Georgia helped me a lot. Their Instagram is EBTech, and they do a lot of Honda work and do a bunch of stuff. They're really good at it. Just get the laptop as like every other Honda person. Also, the person that got me contacted with EB Tech, Haley Dawn, is a really good driver. She's got 9-second Civic and things going places. So make sure you check her out too. I did all that and forgot my cord. Of course. Figured out what that's all about. Brakes are lit up in the back. At least it got battery voltage. Calibrations. You're gonna want to find whatever stock engine yours is. They make a bit of options, surprisingly. We're just gonna go with any Civic with a D16 would be good. That really is automatic. ECU, they got choices for ECUs too. So I guess we should double check and make sure, but I don't think this one's on the list. No, that's PS6. So we're just gonna go with a stock. It's really D15. Alright, we're just gonna go with a stock JDM D15B. Basically, that's what's in here. Essentially, nothing dumb to it. So you click OK, and you got to turn your ignition on. And I forgot that the blower's already on. And you're gonna hit upload here. And so as I was doing this, got a little older cars. See if you're gonna be able to see this. Yeah, it's great, right? So the hood's gonna be left up on this thing for a little bit. I got some hinges coming for it, so those will be put in and we'll record that too. But when she starts, we get the check engine lights on. Alright, so if you remember last time, you got the ECU hooked up. It was all working in the last video. In the last little segment, I guess you want to call it, I had a little trouble with the Hondata, so figured that all out. So we'll get that recorded and started today. Alright, so yeah, my Hondata all set back up again. through and change my parameters, which I am looking for my idle. We are going to turn this to the on position. I'm going to disable. Maybe we'll have to run it. Start it up and then come in the parameters and change it. So there's the disable the air. So I'm saying I don't have VTech, but it doesn't have VTech, so I don't know what it's trying to say. I'll switch seats. Play with that. Always check if it's neutral. Look at the battery. Brake switch yesterday, which was great. Yesterday I fired it up off film, of course. I love when you do that. Why it's not letting me enable either of these. Disable this pool air too. Well, those are the two that I got disabled, and we'll figure that out. But otherwise, alright, as always guys, I do a merch plug, and the merch plug this time is 1320. 1320 Videos does a hell of a lot of merch. They do street racing. They have a huge YouTube channel. Make sure to check them out. They do a great job at videoing. Huge inspiration as to what I'm doing, just in general. So always check out 1320. I know most of you guys know who they are, so just keep following. I don't know why it's not letting me do what I want to do. Let's see if I can go through this. I need to take my VTech off too. Drawing board. Alright guys, that'll be the end of it for this video. As always, like and subscribe at BTechDs. There's so much more coming. So make sure you like and subscribe and follow what I'm doing.